Buying guitars, selling guitars at music festivals.
The wide open road.
It is insane, and it might be the most fun place to get a guitar, besides a Casino Guitars itself.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about it a little bit. It's really, that was good. It's almost like we wrote that. I felt like Regis and Kathy Lee for a minute.
Let's talk about it.
We had this thing.
And now the rest of the story. Go ahead.
So we just got back from Earlfest, which was, it's in Wilkesboro, Tennessee, Wilkesboro, North Carolina. It gets confusing when you do these things. It's an awesome festival.
It is. It's great.
It's so much fun now that what we live is in a giant tent with one other guitar shop and a bunch of manufacturers and small independent makers. And we set up on picnic tables with some cool drapes or cool building setups. That acoustic shop goes all out and builds like crazy crap.
They do. It's awesome.
And it does look awesome, even though we don't like those guys. They're not our friends.
Yeah.
They're sort of like nemesis.
It's funny, we kept getting into those mud fights, you know?
That was the shirtless mud fights. Anyway, but we're on gravel, and it seems like a weird place, but there's something about, why would you buy a guitar there? Like, what would you do? Like,
well,
I got my reasons.
Yeah, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that happens every year. No, but it is. It's like, I see for a lot of people who do buy it, and I get that experience, is that you go to this festival that is so based around musicianship and playing of an instrument, you know? So you want to be a part of that, you know, and you want to take part in that. And I think that's what it is, because you do bump into the artist on stage in that booth trying out instruments.
That's where we met, like, Stephen Wilson Jr.'s band, which we'll talk about later. Yep. Stay tuned. But it's really fun. It's just really, really fun. It's a fun buying experience. It's a fun selling experience. We've met some really good friends.
We have, yeah.
Like, we wouldn't have known about some great bands like Hotel Fiction. They weren't at the festival. They're not bluegrass, but it's because the father of one of the lead young ladies that's in the band is like, he volunteers there.
Every year volunteers there. And is an awesome dude and always comes up and says hello to us.
He's a little bit crazy.
He's crazy.
But in just the right way.
That's what I love, and he's going to see this. He's going to freak out.
He doesn't watch our videos.
His brother does.
Okay,
so that's going to be awesome. What's up, dude?
We won't say his name because we're keeping things, but the band, his daughter's name is Hotel Fiction.
It's a great band.
Great band. He was like, oh, I was asking him, I was like, I'd like to see it. He's like, oh, they're playing Charlotte. I was like, dude, they're playing Charlotte right now. It was the same day. He's like, oh, I don't keep track of that. I'm like, yeah, I can't go to that. But anyway, the people you meet, the experience, it is really fun. And usually the vendors, like us, like we sell Taylor. Acoustic Shop brings a smattering. We bring the best of what we have.
Yes.
Like this, you're seeing, like, it's not just and you're getting sort of the full treatment from us, the full experience of that. You have your friends there, other people that can give you advice on the guitar if you're interested. There's specials often.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, there's a level of camaraderie too, where other shops will, like, we do it all the time, where if there's something not at our booth that you're finding, we'll be like, hey, well, let's walk over to the acoustic shop.
Except for the acoustic shop.
Oh, yes, sir. And minus them. They're the worst.
Especially that one guy with the shirt and the beard. That's all of them. I like them all at the best, though. No, okay, in full transparency, we like the guys at the acoustic shop.
Great.
I hate saying it. It's gross.
They're just so nice.
Yeah, they find them
They'll
nice.
love that.
They're really nice.
They are.
Except for when the manufacturers do stuff they don't think is nice.
Which I agree with.
Which we won't talk about. But we will a little bit, actually. No, so it's a great place. The behind the scenes, like when you come and do it, here's what it's like for us. So we like doing, we get there a day early, we set up our booth a little bit. The acoustic shop really sets theirs up. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
We set it up, we get everything prepped, we get our Airbnb house ready, we get grocery shopping, then we come in the next morning pretty early, get guitars out, clean, tuned up, polish them up, accessory set, computer set, ready for the rush. And there's a few, like 3 guitars selling the first day or something.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Like, they might be GS Minis to like a 414, or you never know. But you're literally there from start before the bell rings.
Yep.
We don't stay until the very end, though.
Yeah.
We tend to dip out a bit.
But, you know, it's just because we go to Plaza del Sol and eat delicious Mexican food. So if you're ever in Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Or the Distillery, I think, was the other place.
No, it's the Dispensary.
Dispensary thing, which I found out more about that in Wilkesboro. That used to be a pharmacy. Oh. That's why it's all decorated like that, because that's the original pharmacy's decor.
Oh.
That's why that thing was above that we were looking at the lights.
Oh, the mirrors.
Yeah,
oh,
that's part of the pharmacy.
Cool. Go to the Dispensary. It's a cool joint.
Thank you. It's not the Distillery.
Yeah, it's a great dive bar.
Cool people there. The server was awesome. The French fries were sick.
The food was like wild. We were like,
I think it's better food
amazing.
than the normal chain restaurants you'll find on the main strip. Anyway.
Yes.
So that's but no, like that's what we set up there. But the fun stuff is like all the stuff with other shops. We take it in a passion, like help the sort of small independent guys, and we'll walk lots of customers over to them that have never been there before, because it's daunting, it's exhausting, it's expensive. Like, so you got to remember, all the people that are selling at the festival, they've invested a lot of money to be there.
Yes, they have.
Hopefully, like, you know, by donating guitars or giving cash. You know, it's usually donating, and then the festival will auction off those things to make profit. Yeah. So it's kind of a neat deal.
It is a neat deal.
But,
it's fun. And then we get to use the bathroom backstage next to all the cool people.
We do have backstage passes.
And they're like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Nobody." And then I walk away.
And we get extra backstage passes sometimes, and we can dole those out to the people that are our dear friends. We only get like a couple, so it's very careful.
Yes, but yeah.
But I think Kimberly and her beautiful son Whit was the recipients of those 2 passes we had.
They
that were spare.
They're great.
Yes.
She's cool too, because she like her and her jewelry. Love her jewelry.
Yeah, and she loves music. She's obsessed with music. And like, that's the thing about it. It's weird. Now, what's happening behind the scenes too is the manufacturers show up. You know, and so we have a factory rep with us from Taylor. There's Deering owners, Mr. Deering and Mrs. Deering are there. Their main factory reps are there selling guitars in sort of combination, and not against, but other retailers that are selling there that might sell their products. It's cool. Like, you learn a lot of gossip too. You know, and if you want a chance to talk to people that work at the factory, this is really the only time.
Yes, it's really cool too, because in the Deering situation, the man himself is sitting right there. You can walk over, talk to him. He set up a separate booth where you could spend time just talking to him. And that was awesome, I think. And I also want to say, I love the Jamies. That's what I call them, the Jamies. That's their daughter and that sweet really big man.
That is
my big man.
It's cute that you call them both that. I like
They're
that.
Jamie.
I know. I like
Jamie
that.
and Jamie.
The Jamies.
The Jamies.
They're the cutest.
They're amazing.
I feel like he's just a great hugger too. He does. He hugs really well.
I thought you said a great hooker. It's like, oh,
he
God.
might be. No, but it's fun because you're meeting like the fantasies come in, because Taylor Guitars and Deering are like pretty much next door in California. They started around the same time too. Like, they're both having their 50th anniversary. Taylor's was last year. This is this year for Deering. Yeah. You get to see sort of like what's happening behind the scenes, like which manufacturers are maybe struggling a bit. You learn things from other shops too. Mm-hmm. Like we share notes. We love helping each other. It's kind of gross.
It's cool. I was thinking about it on our way back, is that we have this cool little group, and it's like the cool kids lunch table, even though it's not at all. And it's like us, and then the Deering people, and the Diodario guys, and then the acoustic shop.
So it's the opposite. This is like the nerds and the outcasts.
That's the best.
That's pretty much. That's the tent.
We're the ones saying all the crazy stuff to each other all day whenever we walk past one another.
No, because I know those guys at the acoustic shop weren't like as the cool kids at high school. I know I certainly wasn't.
No, I wasn't either.
I was wrecked in high school. Oh,
like, we're awesome.
Hey kid, bam! Oh wow, I got punched again. That was great. I loved high school, Mom, and that was wonderful. Middle school was worse, but oh God, I need therapy. No, it is. It's a weird camaraderie, and you can feel that with the people in there. Most of them, I didn't see any. There was no really bad. There was a little bit of competition with a couple of the.
Yeah.
So we're not saying who.
Not much though.
It wasn't. Yeah. There was some stuff, and there was a little manufacturer drama with one group and one shop that happened. We can't really get in that detail, but it was. I was definitely on the side of the shop on that one. I was a little suspect what this one manufacturer did. They sort of goofed up, is all I'll say. But the big thing, though, is the show itself, obviously. Like, we got to see one of our favorite artists who we were shocked that he was playing this, Stephen Wilson Jr. And, Sean, saw his band members walking through. He was like, oh, my God. I love his band. Yeah. As much or more than Steven himself, perhaps.
Yeah. It's rare I get nervous, but I got nervous talking to those guys and Steven.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like I told Steven whenever we got to talk to him, because we watched this set, and there might be some cool video that comes out soon.
There's definitely cool videos. You have to stay tuned and click like and subscribe.
Hit the bell.
I'm going to say it again at the end of this video, but the Stephen Wilson Jr. stuff coming out, it looks amazing. We had Derek Kane. He flew all the way up from Southern Pines, North Carolina, on his helicopter to Wilkesboro just to film this
successfully
with his camera operating assistant Logan.
Yes,
who is an amazing operator of cameras and likes to talk a lot while filming, but that's okay. Like that part.
That's right. So we got to see Steven, though, and he had an incredible set. And that was my favorite set of the whole thing. He
Me
should
too.
have played the main stage, but the cabin stage, I think, fit him better because he crushed it.
It's weird how much I like the cabin stage.
He killed it, dude. And we had a cool, meaningful conversation afterwards, and he said a few words to me.
He's building fans for life because he talked to everybody that wanted to talk to him after his show. And I've seen lots of artists in sort of his sort of sphere, that level of fame, that like right to the tour bus.
Yeah.
Like disappear off stage, like no time, doing my show, and all we got. He took the time. His
That's the
TM
difference.
was like, let's go, and he's like, no.
He cares. Yeah.
He appreciates the fame, and stay tuned. We have lots of videos of him coming out, at least like 2. That's lots, maybe 3. That's the magic of this place. So you're not only just buying a guitar, like, but also while like your favorite artists are like creating like magic and alchemy on stage.
Yes.
It's weird, and that memory can tie with that instrument. I have memories tied with all of my personal instruments. Of this one my father gave me at this point, or my mother gave me this guitar at that point, or I bought this guitar when I made my first like paycheck from playing music. You know, which that's the Squire probably.
Rock and roll.
You don't get paid much. I mean, no, it's cool. Now the most important thing about these festivals, and everything about them, is the food. Some festivals have really good food.
Some festivals.
I'm not saying that Metalfest doesn't, but it's sometimes it's hit or miss. You got to be careful. It's like the food bingo. You spin the bottle or whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some misses.
The backstage food is
Pretty consistent.
Consistent. It's like a well
Oiled machine.
meal, you know.
The lasagna is great. But that's for us with the backstage passes and the
But
artists.
we tend to eat out in front as well, and sometimes it's awesome. I got these ladies who do fried pickles, and I absolutely love you guys. I think they're with Wilkes High School, and every time I see them, they're like, "You're back." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm back."
I didn't get any fried pickles this year. I only got you gave me 2 little ones.
I didn't get any more.
I need to buy. I should have bought some more.
Yeah, they're delicious though.
Because that's what I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. You did have a fried chicken sandwich.
I had a fried chicken sandwich that I was really excited for, and I took the first bite, and they pickle brined the chicken, right? So, but mine was like turbo soaked, because like as I bit into it, juice went everywhere. And I was like, oh.
It was like.
And then I tipped it over, and I squished it, and it was like.
It was like a side of chicken with your juice.
Yeah, it was nuts. I kept eating it, but there was so much sodium.
I think that's what hits you for the whole weekend, probably.
It hit me hard.
That might have triggered you out. He was off. No, but I love the whole experience. I love walking around, seeing all the weird people. We like going up to the hillside and like seeing people set up their chairs, and we have to move their chairs around a little bit so they come back and they're just a little bit. So they're slightly confused. I thought I was here next to the garbage can. Well, I was like, well, you are now. You're just in front of the garbage can. Right behind it's the best. It's just just the little joys. We don't really do that.
No, we don't.
Don't get upset. It was a joke. Don't let me move your chairs. I know someone's back there. I know he moved it. No, he didn't.
It'd be fun if we did.
We might have to do it next year. There's something. We have ideas that we're doing next year, but
Yeah, we got some fun stuff.
I think we plug everyone into the amplifier next year. That's what the series about, so they can hear the guitars better. Because it is hard to hear. That's the only trick. But no, if you haven't bought a guitar at a festival, even if you don't end up getting one, give it a shot though. Go out there and try it, and sort of experience it. It's really fun.
Make a memory.
It is a memory. It's a true memory. And like the people that bought guitars, we remember everyone that's bought guitars from us.
I do. Yeah, I shake everybody's hand. Yeah.
We've been doing this 10 years. It's kind of crazy. A decade with Don Rodriguez from Taylor Guitars.
Johnny Rod.
He got home at like 2:30 in the morning. He drove straight through, I think.
Donnie Rod is my favorite rep. I want that to be known on the internet. He's amazing. We love Don.
Well, he's not just a rep. He's a friend.
Yes.
He's become. We've become friends with all reps. But Donnie's special, and like we're trying to. Donnie, I think he just turned 96 years old this year, and we're trying to get him to stay just another 5 years.
What's great about Don is I'll come out in the morning in our cabin. Then he's got to have a cabin, which I love. We get out and
we have a thing.
He'll cut me a slice of Danish off when he's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Thanks, Don."
Well, it's
so sweet.
No, we're all good friends, and it's been a treat to that's part of the joy of this industry that we work in, and we're very thankful for it. That we get to work with like not just the coolest guitars in the world, but like kind of the coolest people.
Yes.
So like hopefully that transmits on these stories we tell. Yep. And when you go to one of these festivals, most of the time when you see Casino Guitars, at least, we're actually having a great time.
We are. We have fun.
Even when we're sitting down and we're tired for a second, it's still fun, and we're talking trash with Donnie and all of our boys and all of our girls that come by to buy guitars or just play them.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's been a fun journey.
It has been.
Speaking of that, thanks for joining us for all this time here watching this video with us and all these years. I mean, you got to watch us grow up and have children and hate each other further.
Yes.
Let us know your festival stories. Let us know what guitar was your favorite guitar you bought at a festival. Let us know if you think it's zany to buy a guitar at a festival or you think it's the best idea ever, because it might be.
Yeah.
And again, click like and subscribe.
Hit the bell.
And peace be with you.